Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the AAC, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So Army's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here he comes, hardened and battle-scarred and ready to get a new season started.
This guy's had a lot of ups and downs. He's fought through injuries throughout his career. And how good does it feel as a senior now, being a leader on this team, taking the field for one more run this year?
Right, it's so nice to have a guy like this you know you can trust. You know exactly what you're getting. He knows the playbook, knows the program, a guy you can believe in.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Daly. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Black Knights decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Now the play fake. Gets open down the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Getting some heat. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Black Knights have their offense in high gear. Goes to the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? The snap sets up to throw. On the move, he fires. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The option look. Went to the running game on 3rd down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Syracuse packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Otto's Army with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in central New York. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. And they're not on the same page there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking for space. It's Giddens. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Lockett. And the returner goes down. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gonna take a shot, and they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. They'll leave it with him. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly to the tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Kansas State quick to the line. Back to the ground game on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Touchdown, Kansas State! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They took it 71 yards down the field. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Oh, what a move. Oh, my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. He's up to 51 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Keeps the legs moving. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cephas. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Gets it out fast.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Kansas State, 20 on 3.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Second down coming up.
The back goes in motion. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Daly. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back, and the offense ready to go. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Now on the option. Creates a little space. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down.
Looking for a man. It's Daly. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Heaves it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Using the quick game. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the catch.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Go straight ahead. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Quarterback now breaking the field. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Rutgers. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass, it's Daly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Nice move to keep moving. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He's now up to 75 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made after the first down. The Wildcats are rolling down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. Inside the 40. The 30. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Army! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. To the air, it's Daly. They're trying to get to him. Got his man on the right. He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and now it's a three-possession game. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. He wants to pass it on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Cephas. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a crease to the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cephas. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cephas. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. On the ground with the counter. Plows through the defense. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Johnson looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
41, Army, 11.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Here's the handoff. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got his man running toward the tape. He's at the 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and goal. Here comes the option. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
41, Army, 18.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now adjusting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 45, on his way. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cephas. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Giddens. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Dropping back, it's Daly. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Still running at the 40. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Now the toss. At the 35, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Black Knights are on the move. On the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back goes in motion. Goes to the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Army! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain when your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
The AT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. On second down, wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They'll run play action. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That's an interesting call, going to play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
Kansas State will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And the Black Knights are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Dumps it to the back. Grabs it in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Working that left side now. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He's gonna pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Giddens. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Brown. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Sticks it in his belly. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Pressure coming. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Ncaa Stadium.
And the Black Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They run the reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Johnson wants to throw it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score Kansas State 51, Army 25.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The option look. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cephas. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Giddens. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Bulls his way forward. The sure hands, it's Giddens. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Boy, they love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by a field goal over FIU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
2nd down coming up.
On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll ride his man on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Run it with the fullback. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Black Knights with the 1st and 10. Now on the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Second down coming up.
They'll run the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.